Good morning and welcome to day 31 of the Namparang trail. Yesterday, I didn't actually enjoy it that much. It was on footpaths the whole time. I mean, it was pretty, the scenery is pretty, but for some reason from about 8k my legs started to just feel really tired, and it was on bike paths and it just, I don't know, it seemed monotonous. It shouldn't have, but it was. And then, yeah, so I pushed through, managed to find a campsite in the park, very close to the trail, but no one disturbed me, so that was fine. Today, finishing off course 48, so I've got probably another 22k to go on that, and then course 47 is 17 and a bit k. So I keep following this river down for quite a lot longer, and then cross over inland and then back out to the coast. The advantage of camping in a park is I've got water and a toilet, and I'm out of water, so it's good timing, and yeah, happy to see a toilet. That's a big tourist map. Boat started up at 5 o'clock this morning. High handrails here. Beautiful bamboo forest. There's whole lots of trails through the bamboo, and then there's this boardwalk through the wetlands. However, we don't go down, we actually stay up. Because all the movies don't show the aftermath to the pretty blossoms dropping on the ground. Shriveled up. There's a magic floating in the air. I can't focus on it. I'm assuming it's on a spider web. Now we're dropping down this boardwalk. Zigzags. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, nothing seems to be moving down there. They have bright red crabs here. Into the boardwalk and heading back up to the main road. A little restaurant here, shut. For a minute I thought we were going to be on the road. No, we've got the footpath. Ooh, the road goes through a tunnel. I wonder if we get to go through or if we're going around. Probably around. We're going around, taking off on a little side road, so not through the tunnel. These vehicles are the equivalent to a ute. They come in double cab versions, single cab versions. Some have covers on the back, some don't. So you've got two options. You've got the Kia Bongo, which is that, and the Hyundai Porter, and they look exactly the same, but they are very popular vehicles in the countryside. And off the road to our own little footpath. We're running out of room, but no, we are dropping down right by the river. It looks like a grass trail. Oh, trail. I'm not sure how long it lasts, but it's nice. That lasted 50 metres. Back onto boardwalk over here. Hey, off and onto the footpath, which is full of flower pots. Right. Yeah, little town. It's just got lots of restaurants. Orchard. Oh, that bridge up there is where I leave the river and head inland for something different. On the concrete path, a little detour to get up and over this. Oh. Today's been good. Today's been different surfaces to walk on, and lots of corners and a little bit of navigation, finding which way to go. So much more interesting than yesterday. This is a large exercise area. I love the benches to rest in between. Concrete bridge. Everything else around here is wood, and then we suddenly get a concrete bridge. My shortage of toilets, I think this is the 4th set this morning, which is pretty good. It's like a very straight line golf course, fairways and straight lines. So there's a start. It's a par 3, 56 metre. Oh dear. Those holes look very big. From here it looks to be about 25 centimetres in diameter. It's a long name. Completely mangled that. Alright, that's a bridge just over there. Cross over this bridge and then I'm expecting us to be turning a hard left and heading that way inland. So from the bridge the arrows pointed us come down here, but now now I've got to climb over this somehow and head that way. It's pretty tall for shorties, a little bit sharp in a place I don't want to be sharp. Right, heading along here. A lot of reeds over there. It's quite pretty. Nice seat looking down at the view. Fortunately not quite so peaceful anymore. We're back beside the road. Just got to a junction and there's no markers, and I had a look at my map and I have overshot by 1 kilometre. Arrgh, that is annoying. I did look the last possible junction. I did have a look around, but oh no. Oh well. Going under the road and it's a tunnel where vehicles are going into. Not sure what that sign above it is. Something no, something yes. I think it's that road safety message again. Right. Halfway point of the trail. I'm actually a couple of kilometres over, but it's near enough. I've just looked at my watch and saw it. So 735 kilometres halfway mark. But the whole course is 1470 kilometres. So woo-hoo. Laying out the plastic for the fields. Good thing is it looks like it's used plastic, so they obviously recovered it from last year. Just notice we've got different province now. Hadong. Gun means province, so Hadong. See these quite a bit. I'm assuming it's an attempt to stop rubbish going in. This one's a double. This truck on one of the other roads, and I pulled right off to the side because it's such a narrow road, and then obviously it's a circuit they do, so he's come back this way and I've also pulled off again, and he stopped, gave me this. It's a cold. Oh, it's a coffee. Oh, lovely. Trail magic. Alright, we're at a petrol station. But the petrol stations here aren't like what I'm used to with a service station with food and other things, coffees and pies and stuff. They're just fuel. Spoke to another curious guy. He's speaking so fast, I was really struggling to understand. So I'm not sure if I was answering the questions he was actually asking, but anyway. It's pretty with the red around the outside. House, one of these gardens again, which I like. About to go under the road. I don't think it counts as an underpass when the road is that high. Starting to get quite built up. However, we get this beautiful shaded little country lane. First hill of the day. Unfortunately, we've lost that lovely shade. Still climbing. It's a bigger hill than I was expecting. Oh. Thank you. This is the top. Big hill. There were some patches of shade which are beautiful. Back down the hill. It's got offered a lift going down the hill. It's a steep hill. See the ocean again. It's a big factory of something. Right. Last bit of the hill, dropping down through a village. Now the underpass. This road seems a lot quieter, the one going over top. Yeah. go straight for a bit and then follow around the base of the hill. My legs are feeling a lot better today. Still a little tired. I guess it's just the extra miles I've been doing. I've built up now to sort of 35 is the normal. So still in the adjustment phase. Definitely can't say I've got my trail legs yet. Getting close though. I still have to stop and stretch regularly, but I'm not getting shin pain or top of the foot pain. It's just a general tiredness. No markers to say turn here, but the fact that there's a red arrow made me start to look, so I checked my map and we do turn here. A little village centre, that's cute, look at that! Right. Back beside the ocean now. Big collection of shells. Oh, it's nets. They're using the shells, something to do with the nets. Interesting. I don't think they're nets, they're all connected together. Interesting. These have been beautifully stacked. A lot of time gone into that. Very curious. Kimchi jars. Away from the ocean for a little bit. Go back pretty quick. Right, over that hill, back down again, and you can see the big bridge here. I go around, there's another bridge behind it that I go around to and across, and then, yeah, that way. And the course end point will be at the end of the other bridge. Wow, there's some beautiful butterflies in here. That one. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Huh? Seems fine with me. I'm not zoomed in at all. Wow, that is so cool. There's another sort of bluey blacky one as well, but I can't get that. Handy drink fountains, and there's toilets. Saw some markers pointing off the road into here, but nothing since, but I assume there's a trail that goes along the edge. Water at the drink fountain, just teasing. Haskell Rock. Right, I'm assuming this place is Noyang. That way. Big fish, and they got 3 lighthouses here. White, yellow and red. Here's the squid. I can see the bridge I'm going across, the far one. Bit of a hill to get up to where the bridge is. It's quite high up. Right. A convenience store to get a electrolyte drink, and they got a little balcony that goes around to the side. It was really neat. So about to go over the bridge now. So that was the eating area, so I sat there, and as I was out of sight I also had my gimp up that I'd bought somewhere else, but the electrolyte drink I bought from there. Alright, panorama. That's where I've come from. I'm heading that way. There's a new sign on these. So this other one is Namparang. Anyway, and I was wondering if we're going to drop all the way down or if it goes around the side, but looking at the arrow I think we're dropping all the way down. I got a little bit confused why I'm seeing a red arrow facing that way. I think that arrow is just facing the wrong way. Coffee, but as I am full from my gimpap and my drink, then I can resist for a change. Maybe later on. I tried the Korean electrolyte drink, Pocari Sweat, but seems to have better nutrients and Powerade, less sugar anyway. I am expecting to see a sign somewhere for the course changeover. No, that's not it. It's a different trail. So no, that goes up a hill. I'm quite happy to stay flat. I like these bollards. It's only they may be sort of blues, but Looking at them, I actually think of mountains where you've got the shadows of mountain behind mountain. A lot of lights to light this up at night. Roller coaster, go up and down and up and down and up. Still the double arrows. Going through very much a fishing town. There was a little harbour with boats, but also the fish factory here. Interesting thing as well as now having the two trails, the ribbons are different as well. So it's actually the ribbons for the other trail in the yellow and then Namparang in the blue. Right. So I'm assuming I've missed the course changeover again. Now on course 46, it is 17.6 kilometres, estimated time of 5 hours, and rated medium. I'm not sure why that last one was medium. I guess there was a steep hill. A few more seabirds. The normal white ones, the normal grey ones, and it looks like seagulls. So still not a huge variety, and some ducks over there as well. Hey, meet my new friends. Oh, that's cool. I was walking past and I looked up and saw 3 guys on the landing, and I said hello to them, and they said hello. Then one turned in Korean, and then one turned around and said it in English, and then gave the symbol for drinking and then waved me over. So I went up. Part of my philosophy of just go with the flow here, and they were just finishing up the meal. So they went and grabbed some chopsticks and a bowl and made me start eating a beautiful sashimi and some fried fish and rice and side salads. And I got to try makgeolli, which is one of the drinks that I've heard about but haven't tried yet. I don't really want to buy a whole bottle for myself. So it's sort of fermented. It's white. Ooh, there's a big hill. So it's white and yeah, it's fermented. Not quite sure what it's made out of. But yeah, it's quite nice. It's warm in my stomach. Made sure to only have one. And one of the guys spoke English. So we're able to have a bit of a chat and compare countries, and yeah, it's nice. So 2 of them are friends, come to help out another guy who lives locally, and then their wife turned up a little bit later. Oh, there's a big hill to be talking. Yeah, it's another lovely. So it's trail magic number 2 for the day. It's amazing. Yeah, really neat guys. Wasn't expecting to have second lunch. It's quite good actually now, taking the opportunities and not saying no, I'm busy, I need to keep walking, but actually stopping and chatting with people. You get free things. You get to try drinks and learn about the culture and the customs. Yeah, really enjoy it. Ooh, leaving the road. Looked a little bit like a trail, but I wasn't getting my hopes up. Yeah, right. Bit of a climb up. Once we're up the top, it looks like we're along the top a bit flatter for a little bit. It's new using the fibre mats. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful single track. I'm on cocoons everywhere. I'm assuming this is firewood being protected. Been a bit more climbing, not as steep. Ooh. Ooh. Climbing after a full stomach. I think we've run out of hill now. Starting to drop down. Oh, that was fun. Oh, a bit of a grass trail now. I think we're going up, and there's a road up there. Not often I can show shoes going through grass. That's where I've come from. Going around. Hey, it almost looks like rain over there. It's not forecast to rain. Off the trail. Just under a kilometre, but it's a nice little way to break it up. It's been a lovely day today, all the variety. Pretty. We were on a road above the expressway for a little bit, but turned off, and now it's pretty again, all the trees. The Sunson Trail, which basically named off a massive naval battle in 1598. And that's where it goes. I'm currently here. I'm not sure if that is a national park, but I think it's where I've just come from as opposed to where I'm going. Ooh, it's a cave. Full of water. Just hit 30k. And what a difference from yesterday. I'm feeling much better. Yesterday I was feeling really tired. My legs are almost like jelly with no energy. My feet were hurting. Yeah. Oh, the difference a day makes. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was because of the 38k day before. There was quite a big hill the day before. Nutrition, hydration, any number of things. I've been drinking a lot more today, but it's a lot hotter today as well. Heading down off the end of the spur, and then we'll be down at sea level for a little bit. Oh, loving the views. More about the trail. Sometimes the translator works well and sometimes it doesn't. It was something about not corrupt, love the grain, in the middle of the grain, and a few other random things. So yeah, translation's not very good on that one. Modern day, olden day, and then I'm assuming this is Sungan and the martyrs around him. So in the thing below him is, if you want to live you will die, if you want to die you will live, which was a saying to try and encourage the soldiers on the battlefield. He was shot on the battlefield after courageously leading his soldiers, so important man. And yeah, these are impressive, the murals all along here. This is obviously the battle. Gorgeous murals and a little trail marker. Very stands out because these are all black and white, and then the marker. I guess most people won't notice, it's just because my eyes are attuned to it. Wow, that's really impressive murals along here. And the other thing it said, this was the Battle of Yellow, so I'm sure that means something to Koreans. It's interesting seeing the ships. I'm assuming they are oar driven because they don't seem to have sails. Oh yeah, that one you can see the oars in it. I see a water fountain, which is great. See if I can fill up my water. The information centre is shops, toilets, drinking fountains, and then a whole nother building over here. And some tour buses. Water's very welcome. I was just about out of water, and it'll be good to have it before I camp. So I've got the freedom now to camp wherever I want. Go around and park in there. Several tour buses. Public market. 7.7 kilometres to go. Like a traditional homestead for a large family. Interesting thing is, I'm finding these arrows don't stand out as much as when it was just the single trail on it, which is bigger white. I think it's because before it's bigger white on it. Now, yeah, interesting. Under the road and under the road. Nam hey dong, or that way. That's the way I'm going. That's pretty. all along beside the road. Bright pink flowers. Wow. I guess the flowers are for a few up on the hill there, so you can barely see them from up here. Right, heading up beside a stream for a while. So the logic, I had to double check that we were turning this way. The logic didn't seem right for me. I'm going inland for a while, which is why it felt weird. So this is a little bit more about the battle. So Korea was fighting Japan, and there were 500 ships involved in the battle, which is huge. I'm trying to imagine 500 ships. Yeah, 500 ships and 60,000 people as well. So huge battle. More about Admiral Yi Sun-sin. The Korean cousin to Loch Ness Monster. These things lining the path, they're not flowers, that's just the colour of the leaves. It's getting around time to start looking for a campsite, but I've got to go through town first. So in another K and a half I'll start searching. I'm at 34k now. This town looks like it's been stuck in a time warp from the 80s. There's a convenience store here though. Balloon of the moving arm. Interesting mix, this NH group. They have banks, but they also have supermarkets as well. And I saw some agricultural places as well. So quite a wide range within the group. So I'm heading around the edge of that village, and then I start climbing. And it may be trail, I'm not sure, but it is climbing up into the hills. And that's where I'll be looking for camping. But you can see above the village there's a dam wall. I go up past that, up the valley. So not a full-on climb all the way to the top, but there will still be climbing involved. And the climb has started. That little skink nearly did suicide by hiker. It ran into my foot as I was walking. Thankfully I saw it and was able to jump over it. That's a good hill. The village I came through. Oh, still climbing. Here's the dam. Now I'm clear of the dam restricted area. I can keep an eye out for a campsite. I think I'm going to have to wait till I'm up on the saddle. It's a little bit steep at the moment. In the forest again though. Lovely. It is a presumed hermitage site located on the eastern slope of the mountain in the Goryeo period, 918 to 1392. They found a roof tile with the inscription Yite-so wishes for long life, and it offers a silver vessel and silver bottles used by the aristocracy in the Goryeo period. So that's why they're presuming it was that period. Wow. Okay, imagine that full of temples. Here's a dam, still climbing. Oh, we're getting close to the top soon. I'm at the top. And go have a look in here. See if there's anything in here. Managed to find somewhere. It's a road just down there. I actually went down the road, not the road that we need to be taking, but down the other road at the junction, and found this relatively flat bit. It's still downhill, still on an angle, but I found a little tried to have it so that both ends are slightly up, so yay.